public vote. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 0 points.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to I'm Sorry, 0 Points, Series 5, Episode 9, with me, Adrian.
And me, Seamus.
Hi, listeners. Hi, Seamus.
How are you?
I'm not so bad. How are you?
Well, I can't believe Eurovision is literally next week.
Yes.
Like, how
are
did
you
that
ready?
happen?
Are you ready? Because you're going.
I'm going, but I'm certainly not ready. Well, I'm ready in the sense that I have my flights, I have my accommodation, and that's basically it. Oh, I have my tickets to the rehearsal shows and the jury final. So I am looking forward to being in the arena and seeing it, even though it is a very odd year. But yes, I'm ready for a break, actually. Work is chaotic, so I'm ready for a little downtime in Vienna.
Look, that is probably the worst. I always say that, it's breakaway. It's never downtime at the Eurovision because it just takes over and there's so much to see and do and people to meet and all that other stuff. And
exactly. And you come back from Vienna or you come back from Eurovision needing a holiday. That's what I find.
Yes. Well, you won't be with this year, so your liver mightn't be too affected this year.
Yes, you won't be distracting me.
Yes, but we'll have an episode during.
We will. Yes, we will be delivering an episode. We'll have an episode on Saturday, the day of the final. We will be bringing an episode to our listeners. And yeah, I suppose I'll be updating everyone on what it's like in Vienna this year, because no doubt it will be a bit strange from an Irish perspective anyway. So yeah, I'll bring you all the news from Vienna.
You'll be our roving reporter, as we always say.
Oh, stop. Just call me CNN.
Yes.
Or Fox News, whatever you want.
Foxy News, maybe.
Ooh, rare.
Wow. Okay.
Enough of that. Let's get on with the show.
Yes, let's get on with the show. What's coming up on today's episode, Seamus?
Yes, so on today's episode, we are going to be reviewing the final 4 songs for Eurovision 2026. So we are going to be reviewing the songs from Switzerland, Armenia, Czechia, and Georgia. And of course, we'll end our episode by handing out our 0 points of the week. So Adrian, where are we taking a flight to first?
We are flying to Switzerland first, and Switzerland has selected Veronica Fusaro to represent the nation at Eurovision in Vienna with her song Alice. Following their successful hosting in Basel last year, the Swiss broadcaster SRG SSR once again opted for an internal selection to choose their entry. Veronica Fusaro is a 28-year-old singer-songwriter from Thun with a significant reputation in the Swiss old pop scene. In 2016, she was named the Best Talent by radio station SRF3. She's performed over 500 live concerts, including a performance on the Park stage at the famous Glastonbury Festival in 2019. Her 2025 album, Looking for Connection, explores themes of human authenticity in a technology-driven world. There's that theme again, very common this year. The song Alice is described as a soulful, atmospheric track with a cinematic edge. It was written by Veronica herself alongside British producer Charlie McLean. The lyrics dive into a dark psychological narrative. It describes a sense of obsession or a fever dream state where the narrator is waiting for Alice to let them in, blending themes of isolation and intense devotion. Interestingly, her performance in Vienna will be directed by Friedrich Reitmann, the visionary behind iconic Eurovision staging like Sweden's 2015 Heroes, Finland 2023 Cha Cha Cha, and Switzerland 2024 The Code. Switzerland will compete in the second semi-final, performing in the 7th position, sandwiched between Armenia and Cyprus. Let's listen to Alice.
Alice, don't you be scared, being honest. I live in your head, I'm lonely too. This world's been so cruel. Yeah. I've been here waiting for you, Alice. Stop knocking on the door. Don't panic. Lay low on the floor. You're safe in my arms. No, I'd never harm. A head on your head because I'm in love with you. Some time.
Right, Seamus, what do you think of Switzerland and their song, Alice?
Living next door to Alice. Alice. Who the
Who
beep
the
is Alice?
It's
Is that what you're
exactly
sending
what I
us here?
thought. Well, something similar, yes.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
What do you think?
So I love that Switzerland are giving us something different every year, actually, recently.
That's
Um,
that's not a good start.
I love that they try something different, a different style of music, different kind of artist. And obviously that pays off some years and other years it doesn't. It certainly paid off with Nemo anyway. With Veronica and Alice, we're getting something different that I don't think we would normally see this kind of thing in Eurovision. But I quite like this song, actually.
Thankfully.
Oh, uh, yeah, I think for me, I enjoy listening to this song. I don't particularly enjoy watching it or having it performed.
Why? What's wrong with Veronica?
It's not anything wrong with Veronica per se, but I feel like it's a much better song to listen to if I'm like driving to work or if I'm just cleaning the house and it's on the background. It's easy to listen to, but I always feel a little bit kind of let down when I watch it visually, when I watch her performing it.
Seamus.
And I think that's probably for two reasons. First of all, I think the song is a bit, the tempo doesn't change dramatically during the song, so it's a bit same
True.
from start to finish, which sometimes with a song you can get a bit bored. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is, it's the type of song when you watch her perform it, again, you get a little bit bored with the performance. There's not a huge amount happening on the stage. And I also just feel like the song and her doesn't go together. Like, to me, she comes across like a kind of a cool but maybe slightly nerdy girl. And then this song is a bit more kind of like rock chick, but I don't know, does the two fit together properly? So yeah, so I suppose I guess for me, I prefer listening to it than watching it, but ultimately I don't think we're going to be heading back to Basel anytime soon.
Okay, so you're bored and you don't like Alice, the look of her, so you prefer to listen to it. Lovely.
Yeah.
Poor Alice.
What do you
Or
think
not
of it?
Alice, I mean Veronica. Sorry.
I know,
Sorry.
Alice, Veronica, who's who?
Yeah, I get mixed up. I think you're pretty accurate, spot on with certain things. She gives me kind of Sheryl Crow vibes. That's kind of what I'm kind of thinking of. It is different. She's a good vocalist. I do like that it's authentic, which it will appeal to some, but not a lot. You know, there'll be an appreciation for this.
Yes.
And I do appreciate it as well. But in the context of Eurovision, yeah, it's probably going to get lost, I suppose would be the word
I think
I would
so,
use. I do think it's nice to see, you know, a female doing a little bit of a guitar solo. You know, it's always usually the men that do that. I do fear that the song won't have enough impact, you know, to do any damage on the scoreboard. And it will need absolutely phenomenal staging to elevate this. And it's quite hard to see what they could do with this to elevate it. It's interesting what you were saying about, you know, you don't find it great to look at as a performance. And I put it in a better way. I think, you know, and me being the nicer person, I think what?
Oh, go on.
Yeah, what I mean, I think she looks lonely on stage. So she needs like backing singers and a band because it's got that sound. So
yeah, she did a performance, I think it was on Swiss TV, and she had a band with her, but even still, there was something very...
Oh my God, you're such a Veronica hater. Will you just...
I'm not a hater. It's just there was no chemistry with the band. You know, there was I think it was three guys she had behind her, and there was zero chemistry with any of them. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
So I don't know. That's why I just prefer to listen to it than watch it.
Okay. I think, but I said, I think she looks lonely on stage. I think this will struggle big time. But you took my joke away from me about the Alice. You know, I just keep thinking about, you know, every time she says Alice, will somebody scream from the crowd, who the F is Alice? You know, kind of stuff.
I would love that.
That would be quite funny. But
will
of course,
I do that?
Yeah, please.
And then I'll be escorted by security out.
Or else it'll be dubbed out of the live.
Oh, yeah. They'll drown me out.
They'll drown you out. And nobody should be doing that to you, Seamus.
Absolutely not.
So
I will not be
for
silenced.
me, it's a real struggle with this one. But, you know, you never know.
Good luck, Alice,
Good,
Veronica,
good luck.
whoever.
Yeah, Veronica. Veralis. Veronica Veralis. I don't know. Yeah, good luck, Switzerland. Yeah. Thanks for last year.
Yes,
Yeah.
Basel was great.
Yes, it was. It was. Okay. Where are we going to next, Seamus?
Right, we're moving to Armenia next, and the Armenian broadcaster AMP TV went for an internal selection this year for Eurovision, and they have chosen Simon and the song Paloma Rumba to represent the country. So Paloma Rumba is a rebellious anthem about breaking free from the monotony of a suffocating routine and finally choosing yourself and your dreams over your comfort zone. The title translates to Dove's Rumba or Dove's Dance, symbolizing a joyful dance of freedom like a dove finally taking flight after being caged for too long. Paloma Rumba celebrates the moment you say goodbye to what is holding you back and start living to the rhythm of your heart. So Paloma Rumba was written by David Tezeryan, Eva Koskanyan, Lilette Navazardan, and Rosa Kostanyan. And who's Rosa Kostanyan?
From Rosalind?
Exactly, Rosa Lynn from Armenia
yes.
2022. So she was one of the co-writers on this. It'll be performed by Simon, or to give him his full name, Simon Hovhannisyan. And he is a 31-year-old singer, songwriter, and dancer. Born into a family of doctors, Simon studied economics in university before he turned his focus to music and dance. He counts Michael Jackson as his musical inspiration. And in February 2025, he finished second behind Parg in Depi Evretisel, even though Simon won the international and national jury vote. On the 29th of March 2026, he won the Revelation of the Year category at the Kazar Armenian Music Awards. So Paloma Rumba is only Simon's third single to be released, and he'll be performing the song in 6th place in semi-final 2 on the 14th of March. Let's have a listen to Paloma Rumba.
Same old place, familiar faces, copy paste my days. One last round of kissing the ground, and then I'll be gone for good. Paloma Rumba, let's go! Delete my number, burn the phone. Take my chance to finally dance away from all the anger. Too much sweat and tears and regrets, cause I don't wanna talk about numbers all day long. Paloma Rumba, let's go! Rock this! Rock this! Delete my number, burn the phone! Rock this! Rock this! I'm not a machine, just not gonna rage in a rage as a cage with a badge on looking. Take no more, I'm down for sure, yeah. I'm not robot, just play the part and losing my heart, I'm falling apart, so watch me go. Steal the show like a pro, yeah. This video could have been an email. Free coffee won't keep me here, man. Can't do this anymore, already at the door. Paloma Rumba, let's go. Rock this, rock this. Delete my number, burn the phone. Rock this, rock this.
Adrian, what do we make of Simon and Paloma Rumba for Armenia?
Oh, Seamus, it's very energetic. It'll wake you up, this one. This one is going to...
Oh, you wouldn't punch that as your alarm clock, would you?
No, no, not for sure. It's very shouty as well. And it is very irritating. I find Simón I call him Simón because there's an accent on the O, I think.
I spotted that, but I think,
Yes.
I'm not sure what way they pronounce it. Anyway.
Yeah, so look at this. Is going to be bright, energetic, and loud. It's part two, really. I'm sure they'll oil him up, throw him out. It'll
And
be
put him on a treadmill.
flames, and it'll be like, wow, what staging? And it might just be enough, I'd say.
Like typical Armenian Eurovision style.
Well, it's current Armenian style. I think Simón is going to make the most of his 3 minutes of fame on the Eurovision stage. I've seen him at some of the pre-parties, and he thinks he's a superstar, and I like that confidence that he is giving. And you need that for such a big stage. It's okay. It is slightly different. I think they spent a lot of money on the video because it's quite good. Yeah, the theme is very like other songs, especially the UK, leave the 9 to 5 behind and become your real self, all that
Yes.
stuff.
Mm.
The bit that I found absolutely hilarious is the solo dance piece that he does on the live, any of the live ones that I've seen. I'm not sure if he's going to keep that for Eurovision because it kind of reminded me like of, if you're at a night out or a particularly rowdy wedding and you're dancing in a circle, on the dance floor and everybody's taking turns in the middle and you're trying to do like some crazy stuff that just for the laugh. That's
Because you
what
have
his
5 pints
solo.
on you and you think you're like the
5
next Michael
pints, you have
Jackson.
15 pints on you. You've been drinking all day. So, and look
Drink
at and
responsibly.
everybody's. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, that too. Bet responsibly, do everything responsibly, and look at that. Everybody's trying to come up with some wacky moves. When it comes to your turn, that's what it reminded me of.
So
I
no
think
Siege of
this-
Venice, no?
No, no,
Oh.
rock the boat. I think this might have enough appeal to make it to the final, but will struggle in the final. I think I can't see juries voting for this one.
Mhm.
The public will probably go for more than the juries. So, but it might just sneak into the final, maybe. But I can't see it doing damage. But I wouldn't like to be the song coming after it either. Do you know that sort of way?
Yes.
Yeah, you'd be kind of hoping there'd be an interval after his act, or maybe if he does get to the final, maybe the opener. I think this would be a good, loud, in your face kind of.
That'll wake Granny up off her armchair.
It would, yeah, it would. And I'd say there could be a few beeps from the pacemaker as well. It promises a lot, but it doesn't really deliver, is the way I would kind of look at this. What do you think, Seamus?
Yeah, I'll keep this one kind of short and sweet, really. I really don't like this. It's just 3 minutes of noise, and I find it very annoying, if I'm honest.
Okay.
And I'd prefer if it stayed in the semi-final. The only positive I can take from it is that I now have my first possible outfit for the Halloween Eurobash with my post-it suit.
Well, now, fire safety now.
I know. I doubted
Yeah.
that. I was like, health and safety.
Yes.
I could be
Yeah.
highly flammable. But
Yes.
yeah, it's option number 1 at the moment. I'm sure between now and October, I'll come up with many other options.
It's not very Rosa Lynn, is it? I still can't get over that she was one of the writers.
So strange. When I read that, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Snap, it is not.
Snap, it is definitely not.
No.
Yeah.
But
Knowing
yeah.
our luck, it'll probably win the Eurovision now.
See you in Yerevan next year.
Yeah. That would be a bit of crack, actually. Well, firstly, try to get there. I'm sure it would be a bit
Oh
of
my
crack.
God. Right. That is Armenia. Where are we going to next, Adrian?
Seamus, we're off to Czechia. So after a period of mixed results, the Czech broadcaster went for an internal selection and is betting on a high-concept contemporary indie sound to secure a place in the grand final. So Czechia's entry for Eurovision 2026 is Daniel Zizka with the song Crossroads. So Daniel is a 23-year-old singer-songwriter and actor from Prague who has rapidly ascended from a musical theatre student to one of the most respected alternative pop voices in Czechia. His musical journey began at age 10 when he started composing his own songs, and he recorded his first professional studio track at just 15. He studied musical theatre in Prague, and early in his career, he released music under the stage name Daniel, very original, which garnered some domestic radio success and established his presence in the Czech pop scene. By 2025, he moved away from standard radio pop entirely. His singles 2323, performed with the Czech Radio Symphony Orchestra, and Never Felt Like Less, solidified his reputation as a future talent. The song Crossroads is a mid-tempo atmospheric track. It was written by Daniel and William Beres. The song uses the metaphor of a crossroads to explore the overwhelming nature of choice in the modern world. Key lyrics like "Inside this vicious spider web" and "Trade our pain for a metal frame" suggest a struggle with technology and the search for authentic human connection. There's that theme again. It explores how humanity is wired for emotion, but often feels trapped like an ungrateful child in a golden cage. The performance in Vienna will be directed by Ru Okamura, who also directed the song's cinematic music video. We've been told to expect a visually sharp, potentially avant-garde presentation. Despite his Czech roots, Daniel chose to perform in English to allow for a broader international interpretation of the song's complex themes. Czechia is aiming to break their recent non-qualifier streak by offering one of the most lyrically deep entries of the 2026 season. Daniel Zizka would perform fifth in the second semi-final before Armenia, And after the Big Five performance from France, let's have a listen to Crossroads.
Mother, I'll get lost without me. There's too many ways inside this vicious spiderweb. Crossroads, patterns and exceptions in a I'm amazed how well we get on well, then trade our pain for a metal frame. Oh, I gotta find what's out there. Mother, I'll get lost without that. There's too many ways inside this vicious spiderweb. Crossroads, patterns and exceptions in a
So Seamus, what do you think of Crossroads?
I think Czechia are doing a bit like Switzerland this year, and again sending something different that they haven't normally sent before. And I think this is going to be one of those Marmite songs. I think people are either going to love it or not really love it. I'm leaning more to the love it side. I think it's very different to all other songs in Eurovision this year. And I think that's probably a good thing and might stand in its favor. I adore every time he sings the word crossroad and how he really kind of stretches the word and stretches the note. I don't know why, I just really love that. And I love the kind of breathiness to the song. And I like when he sings that some kind of lyrics almost drop off and then others kind of run into each other. And I actually kind of like the way he does that. I find overall the song, I find quite kind of delicate and fragile and a little bit mystical is how I would describe it. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how this is going to be staged. That will be very important for this song, I think. I'm hoping it will be almost like a music video, and I'm hoping there'll be lots of tight camera angles, some dry ice, maybe he's lying on the floor for a while. Yeah, I'm just really looking forward to seeing what they do with this. And I think for sure they will break the non-qualification streak. I think this will definitely get into the final, and I think it won't find itself at a crossroad and will probably make itself to the left-hand side of the scoreboard. What do you make of it?
Loved that bit at the end. Yeah, this is one of my favorites this year.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think lyrically this song is actually so well written. Like the last verse is just like, you know, it's not part of the choral piece, and then he just sings this last verse and goes into that huge run towards the end. I love the way the song builds, but particularly the lyrics in that piece. Like, I'm going to read them. We are creatures wired well for this space. We're the human race. Oh, we try our best to operate in pure love and rage. Ungrateful child in a golden cage. For Mother Earth, man cannot change. I just think, like, the lyrics itself, and if you're talking about a song contest, this is the song for me. He is also, and you've mentioned this, I think he's one of the best vocalists in the competition. I love the way the song builds and then just suddenly ends. Really love that.
Yeah.
And that long high note towards the end is incredible. It's not a typical Eurovision fan. You've mentioned that, but I think it will do well with juries. And for that reason, I think it will make it its final. And my last bit on this is that with the right staging, this could potentially do really well. And I think this is a potential dark horse. I could see this in the top 5. And I'd love to see this doing well because it is a really classy song, is the way I would put it. You know, it's so well written, it's so well performed, and it is that a little bit different. And I always like to see, within the chaos of Eurovision and all that Eurovision offers, it still would be great to see, you know, a classy song like this sung really well. to be honest with you, he gives me kind of, I know this is, people go, what? Kind of George Michael vibes or something. The way he sings. That's kind of what I got. Like, you know, George Michael's later stuff.
Okay.
You know, that I was like going, wow. So it actually wowed me, this song. So I would love to see this do well. I would just really, really like to see this do well, because I think it deserves to do well. Yeah. So yeah, good luck, Czechia. I hope you do it.
Interesting. Another dark horse. We have a couple of dark horses now this year, don't we? Yeah.
And if they're all running together, we won't be able to distinguish them. You know, hopefully it will do well. So Seamus, our final review of the season. God. Which country have we held on to until last?
Well, the honour of the final song that was released for Eurovision 2026 is On Replay, which will be performed by Bzikebi for Georgia. So the name of the group translates to Wasps, and they might look a little bit familiar because they won Junior Eurovision for Georgia way back in 2008 when they were only 10 years old with their song Bz, which they performed in a made-up language. Welcome to Eurovision. It was the first victory for Georgia at Junior Eurovision, and they were the first group to win Junior Eurovision. Bzikebi are a trio consisting of, now here we go with the names, Georgi Sayolashvili, Mariam Kikuashvili, Mariam Tatulashvili. So all the Villies are out in Vienna this year. So they released an album.
They're a Villy everywhere, a Villy.
So they released an album after winning Junior Eurovision, and they've performed on and off together over the years, generally at various editions of Junior Eurovision. Now, 28 years old, they are the fourth winners of Junior Eurovision to make the leap to the adult Eurovision stage, and they do so with their song On Replay, which was written by Lizzie Japaridze. The group will perform On Replay in 6th position in semi-final 1 on the 12th of May, and here it is. Okay, Adrian, our last song for Eurovision 2026, Georgia. What do you make of it?
I'm going to be really waspy. I like the recorded version of this. I'm not sure I'm going to like the live version of this.
Wait a minute now. 2 seconds ago, you said you were the nice one, and now you're being waspy.
Yeah, well, you know, they are wasps. Isn't that what they're supposed to be?
Well, that's what they were when they were 10 years old, yeah.
Yeah.
And now they've turned into beautiful swans.
Look, and I really like the finger or handography, you know, with the song. Love the video of this. The video is brilliant. I think this will qualify, but you know, from the live versions I've seen of this, they're going to have to really clean it up vocally as well. It's a hard song to sing. I am expecting a slick performance with good staging because it will have to be, and they need to up the budget. Anytime I've seen this now, you're like going, oh, same costumes. Oh, okay. So they're going to have to really up the budget on this, make it look slicker, more expensive, maybe throw in a few dancers like a dance troupe for the bits, that. So I think this will qualify, but again, probably won't do much damage. I don't think it has a sting in its tail. Boom!
Oh, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's my last word, my last review.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Adrian out.
Yeah, so Seamus, what do you think of it?
Oh God, what is it about groups coming to Eurovision and singing in tongues? Oh, they did this in Junior
Oh,
Eurovision, obviously, with their
right.
and now here we are in the adult version, and they're throwing in a lot of dabba dum dum dim dim dum and la la las and na 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 nas, and I'm like, oh my God. And actually, because of that, I kind of find the song a bit annoying with all the la la las and na na nas, and I'm like, oh, it's a bit irritating.
It does go on a bit. It
It
does go on a bit.
does.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. The only positive thing about that is I'm hoping, or maybe they're hoping, that it gets stuck in people's heads because it kind of can. But for me, it's stuck in my head in an annoying way.
Okay.
But I don't know. Maybe people will vote for this. Lyrically, the content highly questionable. Like after coming from Czechia and now to this, like wow, what a difference. But that is
Yeah,
Eurovision. That's why we
that
love
is
it.
that's why we do. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I loved the music video, actually. I thought that was really good and fairly high budget and slick. I just don't know if that will translate to the stage. It will be interesting to see. And for me, the best part of this song is actually the last minute, especially when it ends. No, especially when we get the voice, almost like the call to prayer voice in the background. I liked that. I really liked that. And that kind of, for me, gave the song a little bit of depth or dimension. I think otherwise it's a bit generic and flat. And I like also in the last minute where we do get to hear each of them do a small kind of solo piece. So that's nice as well when we can actually hear them each individually sing. Like you, I think this probably will sneak into the final, but overall, it's a little bit one note for me, so I won't be rushing to keep it on replay. Okay?
Oh, what an ending!
Boom,
That's
mic drop.
boom. You never tell them two of us are delirious from Eurovision already this year. Yeah, it's like good.
Delirious.
Yes, reviews are over. But
Reviews
yeah,
are over. That is it. That is the songs for Eurovision
that is it.
2026 and our thoughts. And let us know what you think, listeners. As ever, get in touch. Drop us a message on Instagram or anything. We love hearing what you think as well.
Yeah, it's done. Our reviews are done, and we have we've 2 more episodes. That correct, Seamus?
One last episode before we go to Eurovision, and then we'll
Yeah.
have one episode when I'm in Vienna.
Yeah.
Yes. But before we talk about that, we have to do our 0 points of the week. Adrian, what or who is annoying you this week?
Well, it's just again, it's personal, and how I like to make it about myself. And it's
all about you, the things that you do. The rest of the world don't understand me. Sorry. Went into Albania there.
Yeah, sorry. It's really, you probably noticed, I don't know whether I have hay fever or a head cold. So it's, yeah. And it's quite irritating.
Trying to sound sexy because it was the last review episode.
Do I not sound sexy every week? Does this?
Of course you do.
Not... Thanks, Seamus, you.
Yeah, I don't think either of us, between the Roscommon accent and the Cork accent, I don't think we're known for our sexy accents.
Like, I know I have nasally tones at the best of times, but like, it's really bad this week, and it's just driving me a bit mad.
Oh God, you have to get the old Sudafed or.
Yeah, but then I don't like taking that stuff because then I fall asleep. Sudafed makes me like, yeah. So, yes, I must be awake to live my life, Seamus.
Yes. And to get through the week of Eurovision.
Exactly. It's a very busy time.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Seamus, what's getting your 0 points?
Oh, where do I start?
Oh, Jesus.
What's getting my 0 points is, when you're chatting to someone online.
Oh, online. Okay.
Yeah.
Through some applications, is it?
It perhaps may be through certain applications, yeah. And you might be getting on pretty well with said person. And you've been chatting for a while.
Yeah.
And you think, okay, I think I might venture and meet this person for a little beverage. And you arrange a place and a time.
Oh, God.
And then you text them beforehand, a couple of hours beforehand, all good, see you later.
Yeah.
And disappear.
Oh,
Ghost.
I think Ghost.
That's what's
Oh.
getting my 0 points. And the
So
particular
we've
person
got-
who I can't name.
Whoever you are, Hung
Mm.
Stud 69 or whatever it is, right? Boo for you.
Mask for Mask 23.
That gets 0 points. Mask.
Oh, I hate that.
Mask.
I hate that
Oh, I
Mask for
hate
Mask.
that. Anyway. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Mm.
So you were
Yeah.
let high and dry.
High and dry. Thank God I didn't go
Well,
and, get the
well,
hair
if
done
you
and
were
everything.
Yeah, but if you were sitting there waiting for him, that'd be even worse.
That is true. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
but ghosting, yes, I agree.
Ugh.
Ghosting is not cool.
I just don't get it. Like, especially when you're kind of getting on, when you're messaging and you're getting on and
Yeah.
there seems to be
Yeah.
an interest there. Yeah. Anyway, wrecked my head. Like,
We'll have to seek him out, Seamus.
yes, and burn him at the stake.
Throw a sherry in his face and go,
Yeah.
don't you ghost my friend. That's what I'll say.
Dirty
to him.
martini, dirty bastard.
Yeah.
As they
Oh,
say in
love
Sex and the
it.
City.
Yeah. Boo for him.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry you experienced that. So you've gone from online hate to being online ghosted.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Yeah,
Rub it
yeah.
in.
No problem.
Again, listeners, he
Not
says
a
he's the
problem.
nice one.
Because I am.
I am what I
Uh,
am.
Oh, Christ, you're really singy.
I'm actually
today.
delirious. I'm delirious.
Yeah, you are delirious. I think before the delirium really kicks in, I think we should sign off, Seamus, remind all of our listeners where they can contact us.
Yes, as usual, you can reach out to us and stay in touch with us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. Just search Sorry 0 Points. Drop us a message. Let us know what you're liking or hating at Eurovision this year. And next episode, we will be doing a special episode remembering Ireland in Eurovision. Because, of course, obviously, we're not there this year. RTE has boycotted the Eurovision, but that won't stop us celebrating some of the great Irish talent that has graced the Eurovision stage over the years. So tune in to our special Remembering Ireland in Eurovision episode.
Thanks for listening.